Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
We would be honored if you would join us.
What is going on, guys, and welcome to today's new video. So, The Last Jedi, the movie that divided so many Star Wars fans, which can only be brought back together once Episode 9 builds the bridge back depending on how everyone feels about it. I'll be the first, and I think I was one of the first to admit that I really didn't like a lot of things about the film, but there were a lot of other things that I did enjoy. Let's cut the clip and get to today's main point. The Snoke Rey Kylo throne room scene was epic. Now, I've made my videos on what I think happened to Snoke using as much information as I could find for The Last Jedi and in Star Wars in general. That fight that Rey and Kylo had with the Praetorian guards was pretty epic, and probably the best part of the film for me after the Yoda scene. It was unexpected, action-packed, and it ended so perfectly. However, there's this. This is something I can't take credit for in finding, as it was literally sent to me by a viewer of the channel. This right here went right over my head. I was blinded by the flash, speed, choreography, and captivation that the duel entranced me with, which they did a great job in that. So this right here is a tweet that gained a ton of attention by now from just a few days ago, and it's by Paul Blank, who pointed out a blooper from the film. We clearly see the Praetorian Guard up against Rey, and he's using two vibro blades against her. However, if we watch it a few times, we'll notice that the blade in his left hand vanishes when he had her in a chokehold. Poof, gone. Where'd it go? He could have stabbed her countless times in that position, but it just so conveniently vanished. Now, before I get on to my thoughts here about what this could have been, maybe just a blooper or something, I do want to give a theory in the event that it's not just an editing mistake. Okay, so remember how Snoke walked with thudding footsteps? That seemed so out of place for me for someone walking in plush slippers. The constant reiteration in the novel and in the visual guide drills it into our heads that he is a master of deception and manipulation, and never lets anyone see him in the flesh. And even when he does, even under such circumstances, Snoke disguises his true nature. So I'm thinking, if this wasn't a movie error, which everyone believes that it is, then maybe the whole Snoke throne room thing was just a complete projection, like Snoke was doing with Rey and Kylo. Now that that theory is out there, we also have to argue with what everyone else is thinking. That maybe it was just a bad movie mistake to continue along with the plot after filming the choreography error. Now, I'm not here to agree or disagree with this caption, as none of us were there with the director when he made this executive decision. Movie mistakes do happen. It's normal. After all, just like in The Return of the Jedi, when Luke force kicked this dude in the face, we all thought it was kind of weird when we watched it back. However, as you'll even see in the comments of the tweet, fans are saying that it's just a bad execution of editing and filming the wrong angle for Return of the Jedi, instead of here, which was a complete physiological conundrum that was erased like magic. The guard's second knife literally vanishes mid-fight, when it's the most convenient moment for him to just stab Rey in the back or in the neck. Or maybe just do some cool knife tricks with it, who knows. If only Rey just knocked it out of his hand, it would make more sense. It's a mistake. They happen in movies. It's not a big deal. Maybe it's a mistake, maybe it's a new force power, maybe it's Snoke conjuring illusions to create some sort of thing that we didn't understand and we won't understand until episode 9. I don't really know, and I'm not here to say that it is something or it isn't anything. But I thought it'd be something interesting to discuss with you all in the comments about it, since it's raised quite a bit of attention on Twitter already. So, do you think my theory about Snoke having created the whole death and throne room scene could prove true? Or was this just a poor editing error, or whatever we want to call it? Whatever it is, I'm sure it can be explained eventually. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Write them down below. Thank you for watching today's episode. I will see you all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
The Force will be with you always.
Now, fulfill